Hello and welcome to the second episode of the Women's Rugby League show. Today we are in the glorious city of York, a city that's well known for its history. However, today we are focusing on the present and the future as we're going to meet up with the York City Knights Women's Rugby League team. In 2019, York City Knights were actually second bottom of the Super League table, but since the pandemic, they've definitely become the team to watch. They remain unbeaten in this year's Super League so far. Let's go meet them. Right, hi. Nice to meet you. So, obviously, first we'll touch on your big win against St Helens the other week. That was a big turnaround. Can you tell us a little bit about that, how the team's sort of feeling?
So obviously I think it were a week or two before that, we lost against Leeds by 2 points, so we were absolutely gutted, and I think we were more gutted because we didn't play to the game plan. We thought we understood the game plan, and on the field it just didn't happen. So the coaching staff sat down and there was a lot of WhatsApp groups, there was a lot of conversations like backfield, and basically we just come up with a game plan, and there was a lot of video review, and we come up with a game plan, and I think that the main focus from Lindsay was that sometimes we act like we know what the coaches are trying to get across, and it was just about basically building our communication between players and coaching staff, and thankfully it paid off.
So obviously from the turnaround from being second bottom before the pandemic to now, would you say the game plan that's also contributed to the massive turnaround in general?
Yeah, I think the ethos at York is just to get better, just better yourself, just be the best version of you, and we work on that a lot. We work on performance indicators, and we just try and build each person's goals, and then from that it seems to be ball rolling throughout the team, and thankfully we've it's showing.
Yeah, so do you work as well then alongside this?
Yes, I work in sales.
Right.
So I work for Yes Electrical. They're really helpful. They've sponsored me in the past.
Wow.
They give me all the time off. Everyone's really supportive. They have the TV up when I play any international games or any games on television. So yeah, it's great to have that. To have my job as involved as obviously I am, because on Mondays when I come in and they're like, did you win, did you lose, because we don't know what Tara we're going to get today. So it is really helpful.
I was wondering how you sort of felt about the increase in the interest in the women's Super League. Have you noticed a difference, like in the support or in the?
It's basically all about people wanting to come and watch us. The more people want to watch us, the more interest there is around us. The more people buy the tickets and they want to come and watch the women's game. That's where the revenue will come in, and I think we're definitely building a game where people actually want to come and watch us. And there's times where standalone fixtures are getting a lot of people's interest, and a lot of people are attending. So I think we just need to keep doing what we're doing, and just carry on.
So York obviously got a new stadium. Does it feel like home yet? Are you getting settled in? And
yeah, there's a bit of a joke, because when my first game on that stadium, when it was like brand new, I remember playing it, and I knew a few of the girls that were playing for York because I wasn't at the time, and my legs were like ripped apart because it was brand new, and it was like that 4G or 5G. So there's a bit of joke around that, but yeah, it's just amazing. Like I just love playing there. Anytime York versus and whoever, and I know we're at home, it's great. And obviously with a few of the England fixtures being there as well, it's just going to be fabulous. It's just going to be like home away from home. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to the girls playing on it as well.
if you'd like to just tell us a little bit about how you got into rugby.
I've not been playing long. My friend Betty Lambert plays, and I know her through my partner. And I swam all my life up until uni, so I just wanted to try something new. So I came down at the start of, I think it was 2018 maybe, at the start of the Super League then, and just started playing, and that was when York were obviously at the bottom of the table. But I loved it, and I wish I'd started sooner, to be fair, but it is what it is, and I feel like the progress I've made, especially since the changes that have happened at York, I feel like I've made a lot more progress, and it's great, and it's interesting to see where I can continue to go as well.
So I was going to pick up on that, obviously from being second bottom of the table in 2019 to being undefeated this year. What do you think when you speak about the changes? What in particular would you say has improved?
Just like, obviously the coaches that were here before were fantastic and they have so much enthusiasm for the sport, but we just didn't have the commitment from the team. So we had team players that just didn't turn up to training, and when you're at such a high level, you can't have that. You need everyone here to build that bond and to make sure everyone knows the moves that you're doing in the game and things like that. So I think now we have the commitment from everybody. Everybody here is 100% committed to us doing well, and you can see that this year. So it's really good.
And how do you feel about the support with regards to obviously the women's team, and obviously not stereotypically the men getting a lot more? Do you feel like there's a bit of a buzz around the women's game now, and it's improving?
I think the double headers are a massive thing, and like we're starting to get more fans come to see us play before the men, which is great. And I think that's a massive thing from the club as well, for us to play at the stadium, because we used to just play here, even though we had like the stadium and things, and there was never really double headers. So I think that's helped massively. But the women's game is on the rise. It's such an exciting time to be like a part of.
Yeah, and is there a buzz around York? Like, are you feeling the part locally?
Yeah, I think that like the York fan base has just increased massively. Like people even wanted to come and sponsor us as well and things like that. I feel like that's like massively gone up, and it's really exciting.
Is there any advice you would give to a younger woman who's trying to get involved in rugby league?
Yeah, I'd say don't be scared and go do it, because I went to start at 16 and I backed out, and I regret it massively, because I could have been like where I am now. I could have been way more if I had just stuck it at 16. So go and do it. Just go for it. Yeah.
Favourite film?
Titanic.
Favourite TV programme?
Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Favourite song at the minute?
Oh gosh.
Or of all time?
I won't even know. It'll be like a Rihanna song.
Rihanna.
I love Bad Gal Riri.
Yeah. Favourite food?
Nando's.
Nando's. Favourite teammate?
Sinead Peach.
And your favourite memory while you've been playing rugby?
Favourite memories, the Saints game. You know, getting to beat Saints. Nobody thought they could do it, and we managed to get it done.
Yeah. How your favourite joke?
I've got one that comes to my head. But it's really bad. What did Moses... What's the joke? It said, how does Moses drink tea? He brews. Because he brew. Rubbish.